Hey folks, I'm here once again, and with Rivers of Light done and dusted, it's time for the new hotness. And the new hotness is Golvellius, Valley of Doom. This is from the Sega Master System. It's a port of a game that originally appeared on the MSX, and also appeared on the MSX2 with different maps. As you can see, this was brought out in 1988 by Compile, which is kind of unusual because Compile is better known for their shooters, such as Zanac and the Aleste series, and also for the Puyo Puyo series of puzzle games. But it's not unprecedented for Compile to do an overhead exploration kind of dealie, because they were behind the Guardian Legend, which is an NES game and quite awesome, so I highly recommend it if you haven't yet played it. In any case, this is the closest thing the Master System had to a Zelda equivalent, at least until Golden Axe Warrior came out some years later, and it was a favorite of mine as a kid, and I'll be revisiting it for the first time since then. Hope you enjoy. This game has really good music for an SMS game, really. A lot of tracks of it are my favorite from the system, even though they're very chiptune and very retro. But I don't really have a problem with that. I've always kind of liked the kind of electronic 8-bit sound. Anyway, we should be getting the intro in a moment here. Okay, here we go. This is a tale of days when demons tormented the world. The kingdom of Aled, nestled in a quiet valley, basked in peace. For water, the people found it necessary to visit the valley bottom. Tales of encounters with demons there increased, though, causing much fear. So deep was his concern for his people, King Aled fell severely ill. Only an herb named Maya, found at the valley bottom, could save the king. Over all objections, Princess Reina went in search of the herb, but failed to return. Fear and unrest among the people only continued to grow. A wandering youth, Kelesis, went down into the valley depths in search of Reina. There, Kelesis found the entrance to a strange cave in a dying valley river. And that's where we begin. Start a new game. And there's Kelesis, and he's wandering into the cave in the Valley River, just like the intro said. Thou art heading for the valley, empty-handed? That's not a good idea. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Take this sword and these boots. They may be of great benefit. Now onwards. So, Kelesis was going to go into the valley without even shoes? That's kind of fucked up. Anyway, here we have a relatively rare example of a side-scrolling scene. Most of Golvellius is in a more Zelda-style overhead view, but there are occasional side-scrolling sequences like this one. And they're usually quite easy. Oop, wrong button. Every enemy you kill gives you money, by the way. You never have to actually pick up gold, you just get it automatically for everything you stab to death. And here we have a huge snake. Whenever you see huge enemies in the unusual perspective stages, they always drop these blue bubbles if you kill them, and those will restore your health. At the top of the screen you find the life meter, nothing unusual there. But that thing next to it, the red circle, that is an extra life bar. So when I run out of health, I still have another life bar left to go. And now in the lower left corner, you see in a different sort of display that I have one extra life meter still. And this is how most of the game is played. And those little holes in the ground are caves. Quite common. I think there's one in just about every screen in the game. And they're where you meet people to buy things or just get information. Gather the 7 crystals and the entrance to Golvellius will open. That's the ultimate goal of the game, is to get all 7 crystals. And you get each one by completing an area and killing its boss. Let's check this cave out. Without gold, thou canst not buy needed equipment. No shit. Status screen, by the way, just shows what you're carrying, your health, how many life meters and crystals you have, and your gold and your maximum gold. Yes, there is a maximum to the gold that you can carry at any given time, and it can be readily increased. Ow. Unsurprisingly, just like in so many other games, bats are some of the most annoying enemies in this. Welcome, hehe, I will sell thee a potion of life for 500 gold. Want. And the life potion gives you another life meter. That does make me feel stronger, and I won't be reckless. Anyway, moving right along, I'm just gonna clear out the area as best I can before I go on to fight the boss. And as you can see in a lot of places, just like Zelda, beating up enemies will show new areas. Despa Cave is guarded by bees and snakes. Okay. That's a hint as to where to find the boss. The boss of this first area is, in fact, Despa. By the way, it's not possible to clear out an area per se. Enemies always spawn in unlimited numbers in the overworld map. Enter. This Bible will increase thy gold. I will sell it for 500 gold. Well, I want, but thou art a pinhead, thy gold art insufficient. Begone. I find that extremely weird. Yeah, you increase your maximum gold in this game by purchasing Bibles. I don't know what to make of that message at all. Closest thing I can figure is that maybe they're like little book safes. Like they're hollowed out Bibles that Calasis just stuffs his money into. They'll never find me gold in here. Anyway, I want that Bible, so I'm going to kill some snakes here. Do I have 500 yet? Yes, I do. Right on. Old lady, sell me a Bible. And you will see that I am now able to carry 2,000 gold. Excellent. And there's one more stop I want to make before I go on to fight the boss. Etc. Bats! Don't like. I need a little money here, so I'm just going to kill a few of these guys. And down we go. I am Brandar. For 150 gold, I can increase thy power for thee. Yeah, it's the Blue Lander. Subject of many other compile games. They just romanized it as Randar in this. But, yep, it's the same old Blue Lander. And the Blue Lander is pretty awesome because he always restores your entire stock of life meters for a flat fee. There's one other character who you can pay to restore your health, but she just does a little bit and you have to keep paying her until you get it all. Anyway, Despa Cave, as we were told, is guarded by bees and snakes, and so this is it. This is the one other type of perspective you'll see in the game, the forced-scrolling vertical section. All of the boss dungeons are either side view or forced-scrolling overhead. They alternate. So every other stage will be, every odd stage rather, will have an overhead boss dungeon, and every odd stage will have a side-scrolling one. Or every even. Damn it! I don't do numbers, okay? And we should find a giant bat here any moment now to help me restore my health even further. Any moment now. Oh, by the way, one of the bigger dangers in these is getting forced by the walls out of the back. If you get forced off the bottom of the screen, you fall out of the dungeon and have to start it over. That's actually a bit more of a threat than the enemies in these sections. And it looks like we've met the boss. Yes, this is Despa. He's sort of a snowman sort of thing who just drops falling snowflakes on you. He's very easy. You just stay out of the way of the snowflakes and repeatedly stab him in the crotch. And he won't be able to take too much of this. Alright. We just killed a Yeti by repeated stabbings to the wedding tackle. And he maxed out our gold. Very nice. Now, every time you beat a boss, it opens a cave that wasn't previously there in the area before. In this case, it opens a cave right here in the middle of the map. and you have to buy the crystal. They're expensive too, that's some bullshit. I think for beating the boss you ought to get the crystal automatically, but Golvellius would beg to disagree. Anyway, also now that we've beaten Despa and gotten the crystal, this path is open, and we can move on to the next area. Where did the princess go, hmm? Okay, that's a creepy fairy. So, from the first area, the Despa Forest, we have moved in, apparently, to a desert. What's going on in here? Oh, I can buy another potion, but I can't afford it quite yet. And on that note, I'm just about out of time, so there you have it, the first area of Golvellius, Valley of Doom. See you soon.